What is up, guys? We are over on World Flipper to finally take a look at Botan. I'm not exactly sure how exactly I'm supposed to pronounce her name, but finally had a chance to mess with this unit. I've been wanting to experiment with this unit and try out different builds, just see how the runs go with her, just how she functions, all of that good stuff. So currently you've got to run up against the Godly Plus of the Poppet Princess sequel, so it's going in there solo against the Godly Plus difficulty, and the team I'm taking in with her is trying to just really benefit from having skill damage on the team. It is going to be giving the ability of trying to hit fever, ramp up your skill gauge, do more skill damage with Botan and the Rams. So Botan is a pretty interesting unit in the sense that you are getting skill damage, you are getting power flip damage, but if you focus on one or the other, it's kind of a good time. If you focus on both at the same time, it gets kind of weird. So that's where I was noticing it kind of falling off, not as much as I would like to see it in terms of numbers. So Botan's main unit 3 skill right here, when this unit is the main unit, 100% to skill damage for this unit. You're going to get skill damage when a skill is activated and when fever is activated. Those are her other two abilities going hand in hand together. We back up and take a look at Rams, and when you have these two together and they're able to stack up, you have the Fiora keeping the team alive, you have the Sera and the Rudy are going to be building up gauge. Sera's skill does a lot of hits to the field. You are going to be building up fever. You're going to get damage when fever goes. You're going to fill up gauges again. You do not have to run Sera. Sera does make this a lot nicer, but I was running when doing these tests and going in, I was running units like Renor to get the paralyzed. That's why I do have the Thor's Hammer on the Botan to get that extra paralyzed damage. And in this Necropolis run that I am about to show you, we do make use of the lightning paralyzed damage effects. So here we have the Necropolis run up. We do have the team shifted just a bit. The Renor is now under the Shisuzu to apply the paralyze. We have the Sera still under the Rudy, and the Rams and the Botan column are still the same. And this is not using any gacha books. It's not using any gacha weapons. This is all stuff that you can farm from the game, so you don't have to worry about trying to pull a weapon or anything like that. If you are still missing metis, if you cannot get those crazy fast Necropolis runs, this team, the way it's skill stacked and how it works, can get you like, you know, minute runs, a minute 10 seconds, minute 20 seconds varying. It does vary, but these skills do line up nicely to where the Rudy or whatever incoming skill is going to be stacked up for the next encounter. So if we saw here, when we shifted into the phase 2, the Rudy is going to be ready, and right there again, Rudy is now ready to go into the third stage, ready to activate. You're going to fill up with Shisuzu and Raynor, and then you're going to pop with the Rams and the Botan, and you are going to crack down, getting these kind of semi-quick clears. I mean, the Metis team is faster, but if you're missing Metis, you have these units, this can result into some pretty nice clear times. And if you are missing the Sera, I did try it again with the Illumine, and the Illumine did work. Sometimes the gauges and the fever got a little construed, but if you are missing Sera, you could do something like this and still fill up the gauge and be okay. So having the Sera on the Rudy with the 100% skill gauge to start, since it is a droid unit, does make a huge world of difference. So that's primarily one reason why I do really like Sera on this team. Just it's a 2 5-star team. You can also use her in the sense of running her on the Barek team. If you do not have Barek, you can swap out here and kind of run the team like this if you need to. If you have the Maltet, you can throw the Maltet instead of the skill damage weapon here. You can go in and you can just kind of run these teams this way, and you can make it run in the more power flip variant. So there's options with her that have led to some kind of interesting and crazy team concoctions, but just seeing the 100% skill damage and knowing that Rams gives the 50% increase is something that I wanted to really just kind of dive into and see how it worked. And finally, it does with the Fiora on the team. Switching it out, getting that healer on the team, you can get the solo title for the Godly Hermit solo run. You can clear it with this team. You can get the title down. You don't have to worry about having any other units. If you have these units, you can get the solo title. If you weren't able to grab it with the teams that I showed prior in my other Hermit videos and you were just waiting and you pulled this new unit and you didn't have any of the other old ones, now you can grab your solo title. So this is another way to go in, get the runs done. I am going to be mixing it up with Fever in different forms of power flip, because having skills activated for the Thunder units and a Fever is activated, you're going to get damage for Thunder units. It's not saying when a Thunder skill is activated or when Thunder activates Fever. You're getting these bonuses to Thunder units when it just generically happens. You get a skill activated. When Fever is activated, then Thunders get the bonus. So it will be fun to see if I can do some kind of rainbow mix-up element teams to trigger Fever, give Fever huge bonuses, and then have the skill damage coming from this unit kind of apply and do some fun little damage there, or mix it in with some power flip. I really liked doing power flip variants with Vargan, was trying some of those, some Pierce pen flip comps with Viren and Vargan, and just different ways of running that team. So there will be some more videos on her for sure. I do want to mess around and try it out. But if you guys have messed with this new unit, if you have pulled this new unit, let me know down below in the comments how those runs are going. I know I put on my Olivia video some amazing feedback telling me what you were doing with the unit, what you were trying out, all that good stuff. So thank you guys for the support. Appreciate you guys stopping by, watching these World Flipper videos. And I am finally home, so I'm able to really dive into these comps and take a look at these videos and take a look at all of your guys' comments. So I'll be getting to those. Appreciate you being here once again. Smack the sub button if you are new. Smack the thumbs up. Bring all of our rates up. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.